Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Chiefs Patrick Mahomes admits true feelings about Patriots, Cowboys. Growing up, Kansas City Chiefs star quarterback Patrick Mahomes has been an avid fan of the NFL since his childhood, which involves the Dallas Cowboys and New England Patriots. Mahomes took part in Monday's media press conference leading up to Super Bowl 59. He answered questions from reporters about his outlook on the matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, also mentioning his appreciation for the two teams he watched growing up. "I was a Cowboys fan growing up, and I used to hate the Patriots. More than anything, I appreciate the greatness of the Patriots more now, when I see how hard it was to do what they did," Mahomes said. Patrick Mahomes looks to follow Patriots, Cowboys success. Patrick Mahomes seems to be following in the footsteps of the Dallas Cowboys and New England Patriots. Given his historic success, Mahomes didn't witness the Cowboys' championship years in the 1990s since he wasn't born yet or was too young, but got to watch several playoff runs from them. However, he witnessed the Patriots' dynasty with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick in real time, giving him an understanding of what it takes to be a winner in the NFL. He makes his fifth Super Bowl appearance, looking to win the Chiefs their third consecutive title. Doing so would make them first team in NFL history to achieve the feat. Mahomes has been resilient as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, finding ways to exploit defenses and make clutch plays down the stretch. If he were to win on Sunday, the conversation of him being one of the greatest winners in NFL history will continue to grow. The Chiefs will face off against the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59 at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans on February 9 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Richard Pereira joined Clutch Points in January 2025 as an associate editor. He earned his degree from Florida Atlantic University in 2023 and was granted the unique opportunity to report on the men's basketball team's journey to the Final Four in Houston. Cowboys hiring Derek Foster to coach running backs. The Dallas Cowboys have been filling out their coaching staff under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. The defensive side of the ball came together pretty quickly, but the offensive side has been at a more deliberate pace. Clayton Adams, coming on as offensive coordinator, was an important hire. Both Adams and Schottenheimer are big proponents of the run game, so the running backs coach is an important hire for 2025. Foster is a veteran NFL position coach. He worked his way up through the college ranks, capitalizing on a successful turn at Iowa to jump to the NFL. He landed with the Los Angeles Chargers in 2021 and stayed until they recently cleaned house in 2023. He spent last year with the New Orleans Saints, another team that is cleaning house this season. Foster will need some talent to work with as the Cowboys' only real running back under contract for 2025 is Deuce Vaughn. Rico Dowdle is a free agent, so it is possible he returns. But the draft is loaded with quality backs this year, and Dallas is expected to dip into that pool. Cowboys trade price for Myles Garret revealed by insiders. Cleveland Browns star Myles Garret growing frustrated could help the Dallas Cowboys shock the football world with a blockbuster trade. The Dallas Cowboys offseason has arrived, which means it's time for fans of America's team to lay claim to other teams' stars in football's version of Manifest Destiny. This time around, the Dallas faithful have their eyes set on bringing Cleveland Browns edge rusher Myles Garret back home. Frustrated with the Browns, still drafting in the top 5 nearly a decade after taking Garret with the first pick in 2017, the superstar has suggested that he needs to see a reasonable path to success. Quarterback Deshaun Watson's contract might not make that possible. And on Monday, he went public with his trade request. To be frank, a shocking Garret trade isn't likely. He's an all-world player at the height of his powers, and Cleveland is already announcing that they have no intention of dealing him. That should not, however, stop Dallas from calling. Yes, Garrett's unhappiness in Cleveland and the fact he's a DFW native from Arlington and a Texas A&M guy is enough for us to urge Dallas to take a look at this, and for us to do the same. The nature of Garrett's 5-year, $125 million contract means there are two distinct paths to a trade, before and after June 1st. Unlike releasing a player, teams cannot tag a traded contract with a post-June 1 designation to alleviate the dead cap burden and spread it across the duration of a deal. Assuming Garret waits to sign a new deal with his next team, the Browns will pay $36 million in dead cap in 2025, followed by charges of $21.5 million, $10.8 million, and $3.8 million over the cap. If he's traded after June 1st, the dead cap would instead revert to $14.75 million, $10.6 million, $7 million, and $3.8 million, much more manageable. So what can Cleveland get for Garret? Pre-draft trade: Dallas receives Garret, Cleveland receives number 12, number 44, 2026 first and fourth round picks. Trading for Garret ahead of April's 2025 NFL Draft raises the Browns' asking price, as they'd have less cap space to replace their star and build a competitive roster. But the Cowboys, especially with Garret and Micah Parsons together, won't be expected to pick that early for some time. This is the best pick Dallas can theoretically send them, and it also offers instant value compared to discounted picks down the line. And are you a fan? What do you think of Myles Garrett's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.